Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 30th and 31st of May, and I know that's 2 days. I'm just grouping them into one because it's the new moon in Gemini, and yeah, I'm just kind of throwing it all at once. Depending on where you are in the world, sometimes it can go over different days, and you know I'm a day ahead of a lot of you in the Northern Hemisphere. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw it all into one. And yeah, this new moon in Gemini, I mean, the week coming up there is, we're going to pull some cards for it, but it's a trickier week this week in terms of some of the astrology that's around. Mars is challenging a few things. Mars is being a little bit of a protagonist throughout the week. And so this is where there may be some more challenging energies. What I was getting is that with the new moon in Gemini, and honestly, like, this energy and the Mercury retrograde, you might find yourself doing things a couple of times or things are going slow. Like I got hit by Mercury retrograde over the weekend. I had all my fortnightly readings ready on Friday, ready to upload, and the internet went so slow. I tried everything and it was just so slow. It's not normally this slow. And it's Monday today and I've only just got the last 2 up today. And that's like too long for an upload, but I don't know what happened, but it just went ridiculously slow. So, and the other thing that happened, I just want to let you know, is that suddenly I got all these comments from even 4 days ago so I hadn't got. And so I do apologize if you've written a comment in the last week that I haven't responded to, because I didn't actually get it. And now I kind of think, well, it's a little bit late to respond to them. They were so long ago. And so I just got inundated with all these comments. So I want to apologize. Also want to thank you. Apologize for not responding, but also thank you for your comments. I always do read them. I always do really appreciate them. And so, I just wanted to thank you and to explain why I may or may not have responded at this time. Also, I was getting, like, it's a bit scattered, the energy, to be honest, this energy at the moment. I was getting, when I was tuning in, that it was like, you're here and then there's the new moon energy's over there, but it feels slightly distant or disconnected, and like there's 2 different realities or there's 2 different things happening at this moment in time. So yeah, it's interesting energy to come through, and that's where I kind of think what I'm getting is that there is this seed that's being planted, but we've got to just kind of let it sit for the week. Like, don't take anything too seriously with this seed until we get past some of the trickier energies this week, and then it can move forward after that and make a little bit more sense. So it's kind of a sense of not reacting too much to things that are coming in around this and not think, oh no, suddenly it means this or suddenly it means that. I would just sit with it until the following week. So let's see what's coming in anyway for the new moon energy, because I do feel like there's something really special is being activated at this moment in time. I just get it's a little bit hard to kind of access it. As I said, in comes the 8 of Swords, where you're feeling limitations, where you might not even be seeing something here. We've got the 8 of Wands, this is the Mars energy that's causing the frustration. Because it's like you want to be doing something, it wants to move forward, this energy, but when there's limitations and restrictions around it, this can cause there could be delays, or this can cause frustration. So yeah, it's an interesting energy to come in. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, so just hold on tight. Like I was saying, hold on tight. It's kind of a sense of, there's a sense that you're probably going to understand there's a little bit of energetic turbulence around. Just hold on to your comfort zones for the moment and just see what's going on. Just kind of got to ride this one out, I would say, at this moment in time. Some of you might actually feel really, really motivated to start saving money. We've got the Empress. Okay, nice. So the Empress is around. That's what I was saying. This seed has got potential. It's just, it might not be that you can access it at this moment in time. And the Knight of Cups, beautiful. And we have at the base the 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's success around this. Absolutely. There's success. And so you may not see it now, but you've built a really good foundation with something. The Empress is wanting to come in because Venus has moved into Taurus, and Venus rules Taurus, absolutely loves being there, works at her best. This is her, the Empress, coming in, bringing abundance, bringing fertility, saying follow your heart with some things. But the Capricorn energy at the center of the 4 of Pentacles is you probably want to, there's some things that you're going to want to hold on to here. So this is about holding on to the good things in your life at this moment in time and really kind of being grateful for them in a way, because there's this sense of abundance around it, really seeing, okay, I've got some good stuff that I really love having here. So there's this sense of appreciation of actually seeing the bounty in your life, or seeing some of the good things that are around you at this moment in time, and feeling like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit like being able to move forward successfully following my heart. We do have, I love the Six of Wands here. This is like a card of success, recognition. So sometimes it is about recognizing the things, the people around you, successfully seeing what's around you, what's working, what you've built upon a good foundation, what it is that has been made well, what is it that feels good, because the Empress rules love, she rules money. So it could be that she's saying, you know, you've actually got some money here. For some of you, you've got savings. And she's like, right, well, let's move forward with the Knight of Cups. Let's do something nice for ourselves here. Let's bring in some lovely abundance, buy something special for you, or do something nice for yourself or for somebody else. Beautify something. You know, with Venus in Taurus, you might be, I've been out in the garden wanting to make the garden look beautiful. It might be your house, or it may be yourself. It may be just wanting it to look good, feel good kind of energy coming through. So it's a very, very lovely, successful energy to come in. But like I said, this is actually feels like, when I tune into it, it feels like it's a side narrative. It's going to start getting stronger and stronger, this story that's coming through. But for the moment, some of you might feel in this very confined, restricted space where you can't even see this shift that's about to occur into this kind of abundant space. And when I talk about abundance, it doesn't suddenly mean money's going to fall from the sky, or we're all going to get this amazing job, or we're all going to get like a bonus or a raise or a promotion, or we're all going to suddenly meet the lover of our lives. That can happen for some of you, absolutely. But it can just mean abundance can be quite literally, especially in Taurus, just these nice, pleasurable things. It can be little indulgences that you like. It can be a very sensory experience as well, like just being really present in your world and really enjoying things. You know, it could be like just going out and sitting in the sun and feeling the sun on you, or eating a chocolate-coated strawberry, like the joy of that. It can be small things. It could be making a garden box really colourful and artistic and creative, or doing an artwork that brings you a lot of pleasure and joy. You know, it's a sense that these sort of energies are coming through, and I feel like this is deeply connected to that new moon in Gemini. It's wanting to bring in these seeds of abundance to your life. So you're going to start feeling this, like trust where your heart is taking you, because the Knight of Cups can be very romantic as well. With the Empress and the Knight of Cups, this can be moving towards romance or love for some of you. But the Knight of Cups is just really where your heart is drawing you, where your heart is leading you, where you're wanting to bring more beauty and pleasure into your life. So listen to that energy and allow yourself to be followed, because it's a beautiful journey. It's like you're being led down this path by the Empress, and suddenly, you know, flowers start blooming and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is like the most beautiful path I've been down. And it feels really lush and it feels really fertile, and I'm really glad I'm walking down this path. So it does have this successful energy that's coming through here, that there's a really positive shift. And the Four of Pentacles in the center can sometimes represent fear. You know, what are you holding on to too tightly for fear of letting go? Because abundance is coming in. So sometimes it can be opening the door to it. Maybe you actively need to do that, especially if we've got the Eight of Swords here, that character can quite easily take off those binds. They're fairly loose around them. It's a little bit of limited thinking or self-imposed limitations sometimes, the Eight of Swords, but it can be external limitations or people around you that have limited forms of thinking, or it just feels like a restricted space, or you can't see things at this moment in time. But yeah, expect to, with this new moon, with this seed that's being planted in Gemini, with the new moon, for things to start shifting and changing down that path of the abundant path. That this lovely, it's like Gemini and Taurus kind of having a little meeting and going, okay, I've got Gemini comes in and goes, I've got some really great ideas that I want to bring in. And Taurus says, right, let's work out how to do it in this very grounded, pragmatic way where we're making something built to last, something of beauty, something well made in your life. And we're kind of making it a really pleasurable experience. So it's actually a really nice energy to come through. So yeah, if you're feeling, like I said, not seeing too much turbulence from Mars at this moment in time, it actually feels really nice. But like I said, with the Eight of Swords, sometimes with the new moon energy, it is a dark moon and sometimes we can't see what's being conceived or activated within that yet. And so, yeah, that can lead to frustrated energy, but I do feel like it's smoothed out eventually. So, yeah, there's some nice things to look forward to with what this seed and this new moon is bringing in. Absolutely. Success and abundance, or successfully feeling abundant in your life and following your heart in a very sensory way. So, yeah, beautiful energy to come through for the new moon in Gemini and the 30th and 31st of May. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow.